How are we doing, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you are well. It's a little bit breezy today. Really sunny, but actually quite breezy. But anyway, that's kind of relevant. Look what I'm riding today. Actually finally got a hold of my wife's bike. This is the Triumph Street Twin Goldline Edition. Haven't ridden this bike yet. Been really excited to give it a go. But the only reason I'm riding it is because it's got to go to my local Triumph dealership to have some work done. It's got a recall on it of some sort. I can't remember what it is, but yeah, I want to take it to the Triumph dealership. So I thought I would take the opportunity to do a little bit of a first ride review for you. Plan for today, jump on it, take it to my dealership, and after the dealership, we'll go for a little ride. We'll pull over, have a good look around the bike, and I'll tell you what I think about it on the way home. That bad's annoying, isn't it? Proper annoying.
Whispers in my head, what you gonna do? 선택의 기로에 난 지켜내려 해. 쉽지 않아도 진실한 나만의 beliefs. You know what they say, don't brag about what you have. Be careful and be humble, otherwise you should be ready to stumble. You know what they say, 자신감이 없니? 왜 당당하게 살지를 못해? Keep walking your way, don't look back. 너만의 길이야. Even when you fall, don't look back. 사실은 말이야. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. 'Cause it's only yours. Only yours, yeah. 쏟아지는 말 이미 어지러운 이 세상 속에서 어둠 속의 light 붙잡아 진실한 나만의 beliefs.
Welcome back, guys. As you just see, I've just been to the Triumph dealership. I mean, the recall, whatever it was, I still can't remember what it was, but it wasn't anything major because it took them like 10 minutes. So it actually took me longer to get there than it did to actually have the work done. So it's a bit annoying, but it is what it is, isn't it? So yeah, I do apologise. It's a little bit windy. That's something to do with the weather. It is a little bit breezy today. Really nice and sunny, but yeah, a little bit breezy. So I do apologise if it's a little bit blow on the microphone. I have chose the big muff. Big muff. Nothing like a big muff. But hopefully that's going to stop the wind noise as much as I possibly can. So yeah. So what I thought I'd do now is do a little bit of a walk around the bike, tell you a little bit about the bike and what we've done to it since we've had it. And then we'll do a bit of a sound test on the exhaust because them Vance & Hines exhaust sound so good. They honestly, they sound lush. And then after that, we'll go for a little bit of a ride. So basically have a chat to you on the way home and then I'll give you my conclusion, what I think about it. So this is the bike itself. It is such a nice, good looking bike. Triumph Street Twin Goldline Edition. What makes it Goldline Edition is some special edition because I think all this gold, as you can see around here, and obviously on the top of the tank there, the gold line, all this was hand painted. Apparently, I think that's what they make it so special. I don't really know. Nice little Bonneville sticker there for the, say sticker, label, whatever you want to call it. It's the Bonneville engine. But yeah, look at them Vance & Hines exhausts. How good do they look? All the way to the front. They do sound so good. Gotta be honest, this seat is very comfortable. As you can see, it's very squishy. But yeah, I am obviously the ride here. First time riding this bike, it is very comfortable. Come to the other side, obviously exactly the same, twin exhausts. Again, sound awesome. Just looks such a nice bike. Obviously, before I said, comes with Brembos, so you can't go wrong with Brembos. And yeah, I think the style of this bike's really nice. I love the T in the headlight. I think it looks really smart. One thing I will say, this thing, absolutely pointless. I mean, on the way here, I was getting battered by this wind. It was stupid. I mean, yes, it stops flies because obviously there's a splattered fly in it at the moment, but when it comes to sort of protecting you from the wind or anything else, crap. But, you know, it looks all right. So the only thing we've actually done to this bike since we've had this bike is put these crash bars on it, which are just sort of generic crash bars. Other than that, the bike is literally exactly how we bought it. It's a bit of a shame really, because this bike is such a nice bike, but last year, I mean, when the wife bought it, she barely rode it, and I feel it's a bit of a shame because it's such a nice bike. She has said this year she's going to ride a lot more, so we'll see. You know what we're going to like. So what I thought I'd do now is do a little bit of a sound test for you. So let's get it started up and listen to them beautiful Vance & Hines pipes. Can't deny that does sound pretty damn nice. Yeah, I'm slightly jealous of the sound of it, to be honest. So while I've got the bike started up, then I'll show you the dashboard. There's literally not a lot going on there at all. It's very, very basic, but it's what it looks like. So there you go. You've obviously got your analog clocks in there. Very little information on there. You obviously have got a mode button. We'll go through bits and bobs, but again, it's not my bike, so I'm not going to mess around with it because she'll whinge at me. Yeah, so that's a little bit of walk around the bike, a little bit of a sound test for the bike. What I think we should do is go for a little ride. So I'll bung you on the front of the helmet. We'll go for a ride, take a little bit more out of the bike, and then give you my final conclusions of what I think of it before we go home. Okay, the bike's whizzing up and down the main drag. Is just over there. Then you can see all the traffic. That is a main road. It's a very straight main road as well, so you get lots and lots of bikes nailing up that road. Something I've never ever done, ever on my Aprilia. Never. Right, I'm really hoping that the audio on this video is going to come out alright, because this is the first time I am testing the mic in the helmet. You know, that DJI mini mic thing I had. That being said, I really hope you can hear them exhausts. They sound so good. So yeah, I mean, obviously sitting at 60 miles an hour, this bike is very comfortable. It's a very nice place to be honest. It's a little bit weird because this bike only comes with 5 gears, and obviously every bike I've ever owned has got 6 gears, so yeah, only having 5 gears is a little bit weird getting used to. Like I say, you can have your fun on this bike. It's not like a bike where you just can't have fun and you have to sort of just plod along on it all the time. It's not that the case. You can, but I think the bike's more suited to someone who would want to just cruise around, plod along 60 miles an hour happily. So a few little specs about the bike then. Obviously, as you know well in my videos, I don't really care too much about specs, but think about the things you might be interested in. So the bike has 65 brake horsepower. I think it's around about 80 foot-pound of torque, which, I mean, it's not a powerful bike. Let's face it. You know, you're not going to break any land speed records on it. Tank, get lots of photos there. But yeah, you're not going to break any land speed records. But like I say, that's what I mean by when I say it's more of a sort of a chill out, relaxed kind of ride. And I generally do feel it is. I mean, I was sitting a bit too fast, but I mean, if I sat at 60 miles an hour, you know, the wind blast isn't too bad. It's quite comfortable, and this is, I say, this is where the bike is happy. Tank range. Talking to my wife, she says she gets around about 120 miles roughly to a tank. Which is probably right what my chatty gets, so I can imagine it's just about a 13 litre tank. Oh, confirm on the screen if I'm wrong, but yeah, it's I mean, it's quite frugal. It doesn't drink very much fuel at all, really. So yeah, I mean, obviously, as you might have seen from the beginning of the video, I was on a bit of town riding, just to see what it was like in the town. And I mean, I'm sitting now at what, 3rd gear, 40 mile an hour. This engine is silky smooth. It honestly is such a nice engine, and with a Paradigm exhaust, lovely combination, really is. One thing I am missing is a quick shifter and a down blipper. I mean, again, the bike isn't really designed for that kind of thing. Why would you have one of these sort of bikes? But I do miss it. That's when I miss a quick shifter, trying to overtake things. Like I say, the power on this bike is pretty down, and you've really got to think about your overtakes. So right now, I need plenty of space. But once the overtake's done, you know, just sit back at 60 by an hour and quite happily puddle along. It's lovely. It's a nice seating position. You are upright, you're relaxed upright, so to speak. Your legs are quite bent, actually. Surprisingly, they are quite bent, but not an uncomfortable bent, which is nice, obviously. I feel this bike's one of them bikes that you could jump on with a plan to do loads of miles, but in a relaxed, kind of comfortable way. Like, you know, the seat's comfortable, the seating position's comfortable. You don't plan on sort of doing 70, 80, 90 mile an hour anywhere. It's just, you just want to chill ride, just want to get from A to B relaxed. And this is like the perfect bike for that, really. So all in, what do I think about it? I mean, if I was going for a relaxed cruiser bike, yeah, I completely get it. This is an awesome bike to have for one of them. Sounds good, looks really nice, but for me personally, I think if it was a little bit underpowered, I think it's going to overtake, because otherwise I would have gone. What is this? Dickhead! Yeah, I could have done with a quick shifter then. That's me being lazy though, to be honest. Yeah, so my final thoughts then, what do I think about the bike? I'll be honest, if I was looking for a sort of a relaxed cruiser type style bike, this would be definitely up there. It is a nice bike, nice and comfortable, looks really good, sounds phenomenal. But for me, personally, I feel it's lacking in horsepower a little bit. Now, I'm not really much of a, I want loads of horsepower in a bike. Says the guy who's just sold an Aprilia with 170 brake horsepower and an XR 165-ish. But I'm not. I don't care about horsepower. The top speed of bikes do not bother me in the slightest. For me, it is all about the low down sort of grunt of bikes. And this has definitely got some low down grunt. But it could do a little bit more horsepower, if I'm honest. It's I do feel it lacks a little bit. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching the video. How are we doing, buddy? Forgot what it was now. Oh yeah, thank you very much for watching the video. A little bit of an insight to my my wife's Street Twin Gold Line Edition. Anything you want to know about this bike, let me know and I'll try and answer it. But all in all, it's a very nice bike. You know guys, I'll catch you on the next video. See you later.